Libra, your week commencing the 5th of May forecast begins with Jupiter, the planet of growth, in a stunning alliance to Mercury in your sector of relationships. I always like to see the big picture to widen the lens outwards, because if we go back to when Jupiter moved into your fellow air sign of Gemini at the end of May last year, you may have read about how things were going to open up, you're going to travel, you're going to meet all these different types of people. It was going to be super exciting. But actually the reality is that some of your everyday obligations, responsibilities have actually taken quite a lot away from that Jupiterian principle of being free and easy and much more adventurous. You've had to focus on some realities such as work. Perhaps your energy hasn't been quite as high as it might have been, and that's because of Saturn in Pisces, which has broadly been in a square with Jupiter. But also recently, while Saturn was applying to your ruler Venus, and there was even more awareness of the obligations you had, the things you had to do in order to meet other people's expectations. But as we start this week with Venus, your ruler, back in Aries, aligning with the mystical Neptune, they're both forging a beautiful link with Pluto. What does that create? I feel it creates, despite Pluto's retrograde, an opportunity for you to become much more aware of the type of connections you want, but it also can see you draw some very special things to you. And you may find that people just seem different, seem less hostile, less demanding, and that is very helpful. And the other part of last week was the intensity of the T-square from the Sun in Taurus, the sector of transformation, back towards Mars and Pluto. Now, Mars and Pluto are still broadly in a standoff, but with Uranus, like the Sun, in your 8th house, forging an excellent link to the North Node and Saturn at the start of this week, whereas you may have felt bogged down by other people's demands, now you get an opportunity to think about how you can adapt your daily routines in a more creative way. Better time management, being a bit more productive with what you do, perhaps squeezing more from your energy, freeing yourself up by decluttering your physical space, maybe tidying up your workstation, and so forth and so on. But Mercury, like Neptune and Venus in your 7th house, gives you an innate ability to receive information from other people. And the conversation you have at the start of this week can really give you a lot of uplift. It could be that someone's going to let you know how much they appreciate you, because that may have seemed uncertain quite recently. And that in itself can be very gratifying. But Mercury is going to be moving forwards by the end of this week, and it is going to be arriving to join up with the Sun and also Uranus in your 8th house. So whatever conversations you have, you will want to see the outcome of those conversations in some kind of tangible way, particularly if it's if money is part of the discussion. So hopefully you're going to get something offered to you this week. It could be socially. Someone might suggest going on a trip or holiday. It could be an opportunity to meet up, to dance, do something around a shared interest. It could be a business offer, it could be a job opportunity, but something lighter and brighter is coming this week for sure. Enjoy it, Libra. And please do check out my new website at patrickarundell.com. You can download your free natal chart. It's amazing. You can get your free daily written horoscope fired to your device each morning, but also your daily moon horoscope based on your unique birth data. And also check out that wonderful three-card tarot, or look to book a one-to-one with me by reading the testimonials under this video.